Hi y'all, this is Dina and welcome back to my channel, Pursuing Peace. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the beginner book sets A and B from The Good and the Beautiful. I'm going to show you the inside of them and I'm going to show you how we use them in our homeschool, so stay tuned. So I had a request from one of my subscribers that I do a video on the beginner book set. Now these are fairly new from The Good and the Beautiful, and a lot of people had questions about them. I've seen them on Facebook posts. People don't really know what to do with them or how to work with them. So in this video, hopefully we'll be able to answer some of those questions for you. So these box sets are meant to be used with the Good and the Beautiful Level K curriculum. They're 3rd edition, they're brand new curriculum. And I believe the box sets are eventually going to go up to level D. I know there's a level C and I know there's a level D. I'm not sure if it goes any further than that, but they're all integrated into the kindergarten level. So it's really neat. I love these little beginner books. They are perfect for beginner readers. For beginner readers, you know what I mean. And a lot of people have asked, do I need them? Well, in my opinion, you don't need them, but would it be beneficial? Yes. And I absolutely love these books. These books build confidence. Let me see, I'm just going to read right from the box. So these books use only simple 2-letter words and a short list of sight words. The first page of each book helps children practice sight words, memorize the vowels, and more. I kind of showed you a little bit about that in my kindergarten curriculum haul, and I'll link that up above, so that way you can check that out if you were interested. We didn't wait to start these with the kindergarten curriculum because I didn't know that that was what they were built for. So box A came out a few months ago, so I grabbed that right away like I do anytime The Good and the Beautiful has anything new. I just feel like I need to have it. Are you in the same boat? Yeah. So I grabbed them up, and they were originally for my oldest, but she just kind of flew through those. She was already in the K program and she didn't need those. She was already at the next level. And so when I started transitioning my next oldest, my boy, into kindergarten, we had tried a reading curriculum before the new level K came out, and it just did not go very well, and I was really kind of bummed about it because I wanted him to progress in his reading before going into the level K. Not that you need to now that I see the new level K edition. Anyway, that might be a different video, but I wanted him to keep progressing in his reading, knowing that we needed to wait for the 3rd edition of level K to come out. So that's when I realized I had box A already, and so I could just try that, and we did that, and it was so amazing. He just flew through those, and they built so much confidence in him. He was still very early. We had just finished level K primer, and so if you've gone through that, you know it kind of teaches them how to sound out words. So he kind of got that a little bit, but he still couldn't read anything. And so having these little books that he could read and he could memorize these different sight words, he just absolutely loved them. And now we're on, I think, our 3rd time cycling through them, and he still just loves them. I give him his book. It's the last thing we do when it's his time for school, and he just runs to the couch and starts reading his sight words before I even get there. And so it's just super cute to watch, super cute to see him kind of flourish in that, and it really is because of these books. So are they beneficial? Yes, and they're not very expensive. It's hard to find easy readers that are beautiful and that will go along with a kid that is so early on in his reading. And these are amazing. If you have not gotten them, I would highly, highly recommend that you do. So let's go ahead and turn the camera around and I'll show you inside these books. So here is the beginner books box set, box A, from The Good and the Beautiful. And let me show you the back of this. I just read this to you back here. So there are 10 books that come in here. And there is no real order to them. When we first went through them, I kind of just picked out whichever one he wanted to read, and we did that one. But then I realized that if we go in this order, that it just seemed to flow a little bit better. Like the easier practice vowel stuff was up here and the harder stuff to practice was down here. But again, you don't have to go in this order. So as we're going through the second and third time, I'm going through them in this order, and it seems to be working, at least for us, a little bit better. So the way that I organize it, because this just sits in the bin that we have all of his curriculum in, so I keep all of the books in order in here. So if you see, I have some that are, these are this way with the binding on this side, and the ones we have already read, I just put them in the back over here with the binding on the opposite side. See, there's the pages. So it's super easy to keep organized, and you know, I had to grab them, and I put them in this order first and then put them all in here. So yeah, so when we go through it, I just take the first book out. And he reads the title, and we open it up. Okay, and these are the sight words, and they're the same sight words for all 10 books of box A.
See, snow, the, so, go, no, do, kite, you, he, see, we, bird, home.
Good job, big boy. There's a vowel practice. So this one specifically says, have the child sing the alphabet standing up each time he or she says a vowel. And that's really fun. There's another one where they clap every time they hear a vowel. Or there's one where you jump every time, or there's one where they just say the short vowel sounds or just say the long vowel sounds. There's a whole bunch of different vowel practice, but vowels are really great to practice, especially right after the level K primer, because I know especially for my boy, he didn't quite get the long vowel sounds right away, so having this extra additional practice was really good. So what's the long vowel sound for A?
One let's see the names every time. A, E, I, O, U. One let's say the names every time.
Good job, baby. Good job. And we got that song from The Good and the Beautiful Level K Primer. So if you haven't downloaded those songs, then make sure to do those, because there you are. Then make sure to do those, because those are really, really great for teaching them letter sounds and then also teaching them their vowels, long and short. Right? You like those songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do. And then you have other practice. So this changes up every time. So this one specifically says, tell the child that an exclamation mark means to read the sentence with excitement. Have the child read the following sentences, saying the second sentence with excitement and standing up. This one is really fun. So he reads this, and we tell him, okay, this is a period, so this is how you would say this sentence. But then when he reads this, say this one with excitement, and he, screams it out, or whatever it is, whatever it is that he does, and he jumps up. And so this is really great to teach them the different things. So I like these books because they're not just early readers. They're not just, stories. They have practices in here that help progress the child further in their reading. So it is up. And look at, this illustration is just so beautiful. For the price for these books, it's just so pretty. I love these, and he always finds little things in here that he just oh, look, Mama, a butterfly. And then each book says the end, so he knows what the end looks like, and then he jumps up to go get his stickers.
The bird is big.
Big, that's right. Go ahead.
A bird is on it.
Yeah. Maybe we can see one more here. Dot the dog. Let me show you another. So again, these practice words. So he just goes through and says them. I have him say them backwards too sometimes, so I'm making sure he's not memorizing them in order. He's actually reading the word. So again, another vowel practice. This one you're going to do the short vowel sounds. And then here we have another practice. Have the child read the words with different fonts for A and G. Again, I said this in our other video, but having this weird G and this weird A tripped my daughter up. She was just like, what is that? I have no idea. And so having this built into this curriculum is so great. I haven't seen it anywhere else. It probably is somewhere else, but I haven't really seen it. If you've seen it somewhere else, let me know in the comments below. But so he just goes through and read these and he understands. And he just understands that they're different fonts now. So whenever he sees something that looks different, he says, Mama, is that just in a different font? I'm like, yeah, baby, that's in a different font. So that's really neat for him to kind of understand what a font is and understand that, you know, it's different, but it's still a G, it's still an A, it's still a capital I, not an L. So yeah, he really likes this one too. He likes all of them, but this one's super cute with his puppy. So yeah, the end. His favorite is actually the cub, because it shows at the end, it shows the cub with his mama and they're cuddling and he's just like, oh, it's like you and me, Mama. And I'm like, oh my goodness, these books are amazing. The same thing with the fox. It shows the fox with the mama and the kitten. What is a fox baby name? If you know, leave me a comment below because I have no idea. I'm blanking out right now. But with her baby fox. There you go, baby fox. And so that's really cute. He loves the home one. Okay, he likes all of them. He likes the hill. He likes all of them. So anyway, so that is beginner box A. Now let me show you the B. The B is different. I got this for him because I thought, you know, he was ready to go to the next level, and he actually is not. And so that's okay, because in the level K curriculum, they will show you when to start reading these books. So it is kind of integrated in, and if you want to see the new level K, I have a comparison video between the new level K edition and the old level K edition, and I'll go ahead and link that up here so you can watch that too if you are interested. So let's look at the back of this. So again, these books use simple 2 to 3 letter words, a short list of sight words, and words with R and E, which he hasn't learned yet, so he wasn't quite ready. The first page of each book helps children practice sight words, learn the long and short sounds of vowels, and more. So again, they have no specific order, but if you go in this order, it's probably best, but you know, don't take my word for it. Check it out yourself. So let's look in one of these. I did start him out like he has read this one, but as you'll see, they do get a little bit harder. So he was having a little bit of trouble with these, and so that's when we went back to the older ones. So again, kind of the same layout, sight words practice chart. Now some of the same sight words are in here, but then they add additional ones, like the is no longer in here, I is no longer in here, because those are so frequent that the children are probably very familiar with those at this point. Now instead of vowel practice, you have different letter groupings, letter chunks. I'm not sure what to call those, but you have those different practices. And so, you know, tell the child the letters A-R, make the sound R. I always tell him like a pirate. Have the child read the following practice words. So he did read these, and he could do it, but again, it was just a little bit harder for him. So this one specifically has vowel practice. So again, the short vowel sounds. So some of those repeat, which is good because they need that repetition. And you see there's already more words in this one than the other one had. Again, such pretty illustrations. We're reading through Charlotte's Web right now for our read aloud, and so this was kind of cute for him to see. And he was so concerned about this cat. It was so funny. He's like, Mama, he's going into the dark. What's going to happen to him? And so it was really funny. Nothing happens to the cat, but the end. So there's one of the books from the box set. The Seeds. I have not gone through this one yet. sight words. Again, same sight words as the other ones. I believe all 10 will have the same list of sight words. E, practice. So that's good. And again, vowel practice, but this one is a long sound. So I can see sight word. It's in the tree. Here, I guess he's going to start using question marks and learning how to read a sentence using a question mark. The end. So these are so simple, so easy, but challenging enough that it helps them progress in their reading. So let me show you. I do have like a little reward system every time he reads a book, so let me show you what that is. So if you saw my curriculum video, you saw a little bit of this in there too, but this is his reading log. And this I got from The Good and the Beautiful. They have some helps is what they call it, and I'll try to remember to link that below so that way y'all can get this. They have this one. I thought he would like it because he loves cars. Okay, you guys, sorry about the lighting change. I apparently lost this last section of the video that I recorded during the day, so I have to do this at nighttime. But it was just this last thing that I was talking about, and I was saying how you can get this on The Good and the Beautiful website, and they have a few different designs. They have one for girls. They even have designs for like older kids, so it's a really cool little thing that they have on there. So go check that out. And with the stickers, I just have him stick the stickers on. It starts at 1 over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's kind of going in a swirl like this. And these I just got at the Target Dollar Spot last year, and they have a few different stickers I saw yesterday when I went there again. And so I'm sure you can find something very similar to this. It doesn't have to be smiley faces, obviously. So yeah, so that's pretty much how we do the beginner book sets from The Good and the Beautiful. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you're using these, let me know how you use them, if you're using them the same way that we are, or if you're waiting to use them. So if you have the old level K course book, then these aren't going to be mentioned, but you could probably still use them along with that course book. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, click the bell icon so that way you can get notified whenever new videos pop up. All right, guys, see y'all later. Bye.